Well, honest to Pete, Brent is like a 16-year-old who's got a date with the cutest girl in the high school. He can't wait to put a key.
Both cutest girls.
He's pretty excited about turning the key and hearing these horses run. So everybody here is, from me to the rest of the camera crew. So we have to do a couple things here. Carburetor is brand spanking new, which means it's bone dry. In order to get a little gas in the carburetor, we've got Dave's grandpa's oil can here. There's a can that's about 60 or 70 years old, pert near the same age as the car, so that's probably good luck. We're gonna just open up the carburetor, get a little bit of gas in there. All right, Doctor, you want to try her?
I'm ready. You ready?
What's the worst that could happen?
Clear.
It's a good sign.
That's cool.
It's very cool.
That's cool. Okay, let me see if it'll pick up. Okay, so we're
I'm going to
just
give you a
filling.
little help.
No, we're just filling the bowl in the carburetor. Okay,
Now, however,
yeah, the timing's definitely off a little bit, so we got a timing light set up already on it, hoping it would just fire right up like it did.
so we got to work on the timing, but we also need to say that sometimes it doesn't start on the first try. You know, there's a big back trail here of putting a lot of different parts together. So Brent, in the category of things that can go wrong at this point, give us a little bit of a litany here.
Like I mentioned on spark plug wires, if you have the firing order wrong, it may fire, it may pop, it may run a little bit, but it's not going to run right. It's very easy on these, you know, if you're not paying close attention to the number one valve when you're turning that thing over, you can easily put the distributor in 180 degrees off, and then it's just going to pop through the carburetor. You could have maybe a bad connection somewhere, so there's not getting power to the distributor.
Think of all of the wiring that we went through to get this baby back together. So it's pretty easy to have stuff, even with the good color coding and everything being labeled. It's fairly easy to have a bad connection someplace, especially when you go from brand new wire to a 1956 connection someplace.
You could forget to plug a wire in.
Who would have done
I'm just saying,
that?
you could.
Okay, now one of the things, we did start the car, so we've got the garage door behind us open because of course we're running inside an environment here where we want to have ventilation. We're also running an exhaust fan, so we're drawing in clean air and drawing out the exhaust fumes. Very important part to remember so we can enjoy the car and not pass out.
Yeah.
All right, what's your pleasure, buddy?
I'm going to start it. We'll set the timing and take it for a test drive. Clear.
Hit it.
Woo-hoo!
Yeah, timing's off a little bit.
Now what we wanted, we checked the manual. For this particular engine, the way it's set up, we wanted 8 degrees before top dead center. So we set that to 8 degrees.
And?
One of the things you need to do is you need to disconnect the vacuum advance on the distributor and plug the vacuum port coming from the carburetor. So now when this thing revs up, the vacuum advance will plug all that back in, and it actually advances the timing a little bit more when you're stepping on it. So I'm going to snug that distributor down. We're going to check it one more time, throw a hood on it, and back it out for the first time today. Well, not today.
Very cool though. We got the engine running. Congratulations, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Let's button her up.